You shout out Soda TV too?
Show TV shout out.
Okay.
Soda TV. Soda TV, what up?
Okay.
Soda TV, shout out. Welcome to Soda TV.
What's your name? Whatever it is.
Soda TV. It's Soda TV. Welcome back to Soda TV. Yeah, man, we undergoing reconstruction. You see what's going on. So as you just seen, and as we will revisit a lot over the course of this video, right? This black and white federal, not state paperwork, but federal documents have what I consider misinformation. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what it means to them, but as long as I've been going to jail and prison, you know, paperwork is a major part of everything. You know what I'm saying? That's why when people get called a rat or they say snitching, oh, you got paperwork? The paperwork. That's why when you hit the, you know, the federal yards, we have paperwork. Rallo, paperwork party is, you know, paperwork reigns supreme, like a Louis Vuitton collaboration. For real. No cap. And peep this, something as small as a name or address can make so much of a difference in the case. It can be the difference between a judge offering you 42 years at 75 or 85% to them getting your name wrong, you know, in the paperwork, and the judge gonna bow their head in defeat, send them people right back over there with an offer to you. You gonna open it up, or your lawyer gonna be like, look, man, they just came back with 3 years, 12 months. 3 years, 11 months. What I mean, 3 years, 12 months, that's 4 years. But 3 years, 11 months. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. You know, and in reality, they don't have two legs to stand on because the paperwork bogus. But just like a sucker fish at the bottom of a fish tank, they scrambling to get whatever they can get left, right? Just to secure that bogus ass conviction. And y'all know how the courts get down, man. Y'all know it ain't nothing fair about that stuff going on in there, man. So now in the classroom today, they have our boy Smirkio listed as the founder and the creator of OTF. Oh, I got to go on my 607 Unk voice. Got to get on my 607 Unks. You know, hi ninja named Smirkio gonna found the organization Illers. Swear to God on my mama. Stop playing on me, gang. Stop playing on me. You know how Smirkio gonna do that. But anyway, man, we gonna zoom into this paperwork and we gonna break this down like J Main. Before we do, gotta ask you to please hit that like button. You know, this lets YouTube push this video to the algorithm to where it opens it up for way more people to see it. You know what I'm saying? And they can view it just like yourself, right? Stop being stingy with the content. Share this with whoever you can, whenever you can. It's all love for me for that, because you ain't got to do nothing. You feel me? You grown. Share it on Facebook, whatever. Subscribe to the channel. I would rather you do it now. But if you just got to be one of those people to, oh, he got to earn my subscription, we'll do it like that. You know, just make sure you bless me at the end. I'll remind you, just in case you forget, last but not least, notification bell. Keep you notified on everything I drop. So, like I said, we getting into that work. Now, this is the latest paperwork in Durk's superseding indictment, right? So you're getting 2 in 1 today. So we're going to take it from the top, and I'm going to read as y'all look screen. The grand jury charges introductory allegations. In or around 2010, defendant Durk formed an organization called Only the Family, or OTF, which, among other things, produced and sold hip-hop music from artists primarily from Chicago. OTF also acted as an association, in fact, of individuals who engaged in violence, including murder with an M at the beginning and salt with the AS at the beginning. Man, you know those words. We got to keep them out here. At the direction of Durk and to maintain status in OTF. So they have the approximate year that OTF was formed, right? But if Durk was the founder, then who are these 2 people? Well, let me break it on down. And a lot of you are going to know who these people are, right? But for those newcomers and people who aren't in tune with this hip hop mess, you know what I'm saying? This is Varney and Chief Wook, right? And they are the offspring of the BD twins. It gotta be one of them, gotta be both of their dads or one. It's confusing because I didn't really go into to see if each one of them, you know, that's their son, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, for sure, you know, one or both of these is their fathers, you know what I'm saying? And then so you had the BD twins, Lil Durk Daddy, and other prominent BD members, real powerful members that, you know, got rounded up by the feds, and, you know, it left their offspring, which is Durk, Wook, Varney, a host of others, right, out there to fend for themselves. As Wook explained, he was saying that, you know, he understood that, you know, they like to go play basketball, go to the court, you know, on a regular, and he realized that, you know, things like doing that on a normal basis, they could and would be targeted, you know, as offsprings of angsters with a G at the beginning, you know, which makes the most sense, right? And so he saw a need for them to protect themselves. So he felt like, look, we need to organize. Look, we're going to call this OTF. It's Only the Family, you know, and Chief Wook is Durk's best friend. You feel me? So, like I say, Wook, along with Varney, you know what I'm saying, as the co-founder, made OTF. But by Durk being the best friend of Wook, there was unlimited opportunity for Durk, which you can see how he used that opportunity, right? You know, so my question to y'all is, with everything that I've given y'all in today's lesson, do you feel that Durk's team is going to pull this argument that I presented out of their rabbit hat sometime during the case to try to get some rhythm? You know what I'm saying? What argument I'm talking about? I'm talking about, look, y'all saying y'all got Durk listed as the founder and the creator and the leader. That really, like, for real, ain't the truth. You know what I'm saying? So do y'all think that they got this up their sleeve to kind of use this as a, you know what I'm saying, somewhere down the line, let me know in the comment section. Along with that, please don't hesitate to hit that like button. You know, I'm trying to get in the algorithm and get this thing going. Don't hesitate to share this. I know you be on Facebook all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't subscribed, right now is the last time that you'll be able to do so. And the notification bell is always for you, so you'll be notified on everything I drop. This is the #1 self-proclaimed #1 celebrity news channel on YouTube at this time, The Real Soda TV. I'm out of here.